to talk a little bit about the planning process that goes into conducting a prescribed burn. And specifically, those are things we want to look at what the goals of the burning would be. We want to identify what our burn unit is. We want to create a burn plan and convey that burn plan to the fire department and get their buy-in, get their support. We of course want to work with the neighbors and in particular in what the impact of smoke is for those neighboring communities. Now, I'll talk a little bit about crew and equipment issues and site preparation and then the burn itself.
The process of prescribed burns begins with goals. Many of these goals include the wildlife of the area that may be affected by the burns, as well as the stimulation of the growth of natural wildflowers rather than invasive species. The next step is to identify the burn unit. This step is based on two things. The first is the habitat of the burn unit and the animals that live there, and the goal of the prescribed burning is to be as minimally invasive to animal habitats as possible. The other factor is natural breaks in the landscape, which include bodies of water, trails, or changes of vegetation. Breaks are important in how the company will break up the fire throughout the unit. After the burn is identified, a burn plan must be created. Many factors influence a burn plan, which include weather conditions, the physical condition of the burn site, the ownership of the land, neighbor relations, crew and equipment, and of course, the established goals of the burn. Depending on the burn unit and the plan, a burn may require a permit. This can be obtained from the local fire department or the Michigan Department of Natural Resources. In some cases, an air quality permit may be required as well. More things to consider before a burn may begin are neighbor relations and crew and equipment, and after all these steps have been taken, a burn may then begin.